A threat of mass sweeps sparking fear around the Bay Area. KPIX 5's Melissa Caen live outside of the ICE office in San Francisco tonight for us. Melissa?
That's right. These are the same raids that were announced by the president weeks ago and then postponed, he said, to give Democrats and Republicans time to negotiate changes to the nation's asylum laws. And now that that didn't happen, he said they'd be back on. And now we know a date.
They're absolutely going to happen. There's approximately 1 million people in this country with removal orders.
The New York Times reports the raids will begin Sunday in 10 major cities and take place over a couple of days. ICE agents will target some 2,000 illegal immigrants who have been through the immigration process, and a judge has issued them a final order of removal. Today, the Department of Homeland Security told KPIX the people being deported have had the opportunity to claim they fear returning to their country of origin. And in families where a parent is being deported but has a child who is a U.S. citizen, quote, alien parents who are ordered removed can elect to be removed with their children or without their children, potentially selecting a family member or someone they trust to care for their child. Today, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said it's outrageous to deport families.
Families belong together. Every person in America has rights. These families are hardworking members of our communities and our country. This brutal action will terrorize children and tear families apart.
And California's Governor Gavin Newsom tweeted a video telling people to know their rights.
I just want to say to folks that are anxious about a knock on the door, when we talk about knowing your rights, no abras la puerta. And without a warrant, you don't have to open the door.
San Francisco is one of the places listed as a target, and Mayor London Breed said today the city has set up a hotline.
We have a hotline. If people are concerned, the number is 415-200-1548.
And the San Francisco police chief said today his department will not assist ICE officers.
We don't participate in immigration enforcement at all. So if that call were to come to us to assist for immigration enforcement, we do not support that. We won't assist.
Today, the ACLU, in conjunction with several other organizations, filed a lawsuit in New York asking a federal judge to stop deportations of all people whose deportation orders came after May 2014. Live in San Francisco, Melissa Caen, KPIX 5.
And with fear spreading through immigrant communities in San Jose, rights groups there have formed a rapid response network to help prepare. Trained volunteers and attorneys are available 24/7 throughout Santa Clara County. The group urges people not to open the door unless ICE has a warrant for a specific person, and to call their number if they see ICE activity in their neighborhood.
People are concerned about their loved ones being taken and family separation. Our concern is that, but our concern is also making sure that we are there for the community to uphold people's constitutional rights.
The groups ask people to avoid posting about raids on social media and call them instead to avoid spreading fear. And Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf, who's butted heads before with the president over ICE activity, said, quote, I want to assure members of our community not to panic, but to be prepared. Know your rights and responsibilities. Know that you are in a community where you are supported, respected, and appreciated. And San Jose's Mayor Sam Liccardo says San Jose rejects the Trump administration's politics of fear and exclusion, which thrives on tearing our families apart. And Democratic leaders in the Senate, including Dianne Feinstein, call President Trump's zero-tolerance policy un-American. Their letter reads in part, ICE must avoid unnecessary trauma to children and respect basic human dignity. Family separations, except in those rare circumstances where it is necessary to protect children and legally cannot be avoided, simply should not happen.